Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a whole bunch of crazy updates on two new buildings that have happened here. Make sure to stay tuned because there will be a trailer for a few, actually probably a few upcoming videos. We'll actually explain to you more about the ranch and what has happened there. So make sure to stay tuned. Let's hit up that intro. Alright, so let's actually go explore what has happened, because we have two big buildings, not big, but they're probably majority of the subject that has, oh, I didn't mean that, the majority of the subject in today's video, because, oh, sword, where do you go? Because these are like the biggest buildings that have been built and completed. The City Hall has not yet been completed, and we will give a super brief tour of that when the time comes. But we actually come through here, and we're actually going to skip the elevator today. Probably not going to happen. But if we come up the elevator to the City Hall, there's been like 10 rooms that were finished. But they're actually down here. They're actually these rooms right here. So actually drop down in, just like so. We have all the representatives of the government and such. That will have its own episode, a big episode about how the government will be set up. But I want to start with this building right here. This is a police station, like the very first official police station. The one that's down by all the houses is a police station, but yeah, this is the bail them out section. So basically this is all the holds where you hold like the people that do bad things, but then they get cleared because they get bailed or something. But you have these iron doors in front of every holding down there, and in front of the holding, and covering the whole holding itself. And you got your front desk, pool table, sitting area. You can actually come in here and actually get food, just like so. So that's what that's all about. Then you got your chief's office all the way down here, and then your deputy's office, which haven't been finished, and these are all the interrogation rooms behind this wall. Those are all just blank rooms. But if we go upstairs, that's kind of where like the police actually like hang out, if you want to call it. But in here, you actually have your police instruction room, where you can get your instructions when you're in here on break or not on call. It's where you just relax. And then here's your press conference room, where the person that's leading the press conference stands here. You got your conduits acting as cameras. And then you come through here, you got your office area, which is where the office people will work. Here are just offices to work on cases, computers with observers, and enchanting tables. Again, more offices. Got about 3 offices going on. I have a big bulky chair there. Then down here, this is just a storage closet. And then here is a detective's room, another detective, and another detective, which is where all the detectives work to solve cases. This is like a hidden but really not hidden room. Storage / out to the helipad and car storage for the cops when they're not on call. This will actually, all the redstone will go up and activate these lamps here. And this is where the helicopter will land. You got a beacon which you can turn on and off depending on what the situation is. You should come back on. Under here is actually where all the cars are parked. You got the bigger semis will park in here. These 2 stalls, and you got all your parking for all the little cars. You got your parking for like the people that are like need their own parking, so like the chief, the deputy, and all the detectives down there. And then this is just a lamp row just to give light back here. And if you come through here, down long driveway, double-sided, you have your courthouse over here, which is actually where all the law will be passed in Epix City until we finish the World Business Zone. But we haven't finished that yet. I'm actually going to, did I completely lock myself in? Nope. Alright. So this is like the press conference, or the courthouse room. This is where all the laws and decisions will be made for Epix City until we finish the World Business Zone. So you got your Vice President 1, you got your President, you got your Vice President 2. So these are microphones, you got your conduits for cameras, got a camera up there. And then you got your different representatives. Again, whole episode on that. But the one thing I will tell you about, we have the World Government Organization, which is where really what the World Business Zone is, a whole bunch of organizations that manage Epix City. just to keep everything in check. So that's all those organizations will be. So this is the courthouse. This is the actual like little courthouse room where you'll come in here for any cases, charges, anything like that, anything that involves citizens and not directly the government. This is where the judge and all those guys that will walk to get on stand. This is where the people will actually come up and present. Will come up and present to make sure their case is the one that will win. So then you have a bistro. So that's all that has happened over in this corner of Epix City. So the 3 buildings have been finished. The World Business Zone is actually going to be way out there because it's going to be a huge space, maybe like a 2,000 block by 2,000 block radius. So it's going to be a big place. So, and then I actually want to talk more about the ranch because, I mean, I briefly talked on it, but I didn't really talk about it on the first or second update. I think it was the second update, but I did a brief description of it. But, I mean, let's go talk about it. Right, so before we actually get to the ranch, I want to talk about this teleport station super quick. This is basically like a free bus system for Epix City. You have like a pool table, a bistro, or a free food area over here. Then you have like an arcade. Then you have these teleport booths which will teleport you to different sections in Epix City. So like this one might take you to the World Business Zone. That will have its own episode, not even with the government. That episode will be a long episode explaining what everything is. But yeah, so the teleport zones, whole episode on their own, just telling about what has happened. And we don't really want to talk about the apartments because it's been like that for like the past 2 months. Yeah. But then this is the honey house, part of the ranch that I neglected to talk about. So I don't know if I put a second minecart in here earlier, and it hasn't gotten here yet, but it is a long trail from the honey farm. You can put your honey in here, and up here it actually tells you about 1 glass of honey is a gold ingot. So you put your gold ingot in, then the person behind the counter would put the gold, or would put your honey in. So that's this area, or this building I should say. But if we come over here, we actually have the meat house where you can come and buy meat directly fresh from the slaughtered cow, unfortunately. And see, we already got stacks of cooked beef, so you can come buy cooked or raw meat, if you don't want to get it from the store. But it's like a super short drive or even short walk to the store, which is right there. This is just a miscellaneous project that just, I don't even know what happened to it. Then this is a cow area where they can drink water, eat grass. This is where all the cows like to huddle, but I guess I moved out a lot because I did like kill their peers by accident. Not an accident, but I need to free up the space for them. Just like so. There we go. See, they still like to come to this corner, and I don't actually know why. But this is the ranch house. We'll just do a brief sky tour. So this is like your open area. You got bedrooms and everything back here. So this is all the ranch house is. Got targets right there, which are actually redstone. Build hack is coming soon. A barn for the horses. Up here is the office, plus just a random room. Don't know what that quite is. But back here is the actual farm. This is where all the honey comes from. And you can see the bees are actually out active. And they actually have a huge flower farm to themselves. Just come out and get the pollen and everything. And this is where you put a couple of SS. So then actually drop in this hole right here. Put your minecart down. Put whatever you want to put in there. Just like so. And then you kind of just push it along, just like so. And it goes down to the honey store, which is why this is a secondary honey, or the first honey place to go to. But that is all that has happened here, and sorry I forgot to neglect the ranch, but what the heck are these cows doing? Cows, what are you guys doing? Oh my gosh. These cows like to huddle in this corner for some reason. That's weird. But thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to stay tuned because right after the end credits, we are actually going, oh, by the way, we are starting end credits now. But after the end credits, we're going to give you like a 3-minute clip into videos that we are going to be doing in the near future. Hopefully they get done soon. They take more practice, but you guys love them. But thank you guys so much for watching this update, and we might see you guys next week on Build Hacks. So thank you for watching. See you guys next week. Peace. right, more behind the scenes for you guys. Camera guy just threw the ball up and it got kind of like that. So we are currently, sorry for the vertical video here, but we are currently getting some behind the scenes in for some trick shots that we want to do. Think this video might be coming out. This video coming out? Yep. All right, you heard the man. Video is coming out probably the day after we filmed it.